Welcome back to Fox 5's On the Hill Live this Sunday morning. Hundreds of rallies took place across this country and over the weekend as thousands showed up for the hands-off rallies, which have been protesting President Trump and Elon Musk's government cuts. Now, another rally is planned for this week to save Medicaid. It is Autism Acceptance Month, and Maryland's Autism Society will be speaking out Wednesday to save Medicare and the critical disability service that many fear will be severely cut in all of this. And for more on this, we want to welcome in Matthew Plantz. He will be speaking at the rally to save Medicare this week and has been named the Autism Society Self-Advocate of the Year. And Ande Kolp is the executive director of the ARC of Maryland, a nonprofit that serves thousands of people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. Matthew, let's start with you. So when you go to this rally this week, what is the message you are going to give to the people that are there?
That we need to save our Medicare. They need to renew it, because if they don't, basically things aren't going to be. It's going to go downhill if they don't renew Medicare and Medicaid.
Yeah.
And
you use Medicaid to live in the community.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so there's been a flood of information that's been coming out about what could and what could not happen. What are you hearing from clients and their families right now about what their concerns are?
Well, everybody is on high alert because of everything that's been happening, not just at the state level with budget cuts, but also kind of what's coming down the pike through the federal government. You know, we've already seen major cuts with the Department of Education. That definitely concerns us, because students with disabilities rely on the Department of Education to get the services and supports they need to be successful. There's been a shakeup at the HHS, the Office of Health and Human Services, that houses our administrators of community living, and you know, Office of Civil Rights shakeups, NIH, things like that. So it's kind of coming at us from all directions.
You know, right now the state of Maryland is facing a $3 billion budget gap. The closing session of the General Assembly, when they have to have this budget put to bed, is tomorrow, this week. At one point, cuts to developmental disability programs was on the table in Maryland. That appears to have been resolved, but not for the next foreseeable budget. So what are you concerned about, not only right now, but if the economy does begin to roll back, could these programs, Medicaid, Medicare, be on the line again in the future long term?
That is always a possibility whenever the budget comes up. And
so
I mean,
every year you're concerned about this?
Yeah. And
we have no choice, because if we're not concerned, they could try to cut it, and if we don't speak up, it's not like it's going to get cut.
Yeah, and just for clarification, our General Assembly restored about $300 million of the original $457 million in cuts. So we still took a significant cut. We took a $160 million cut to our services. That's huge in Maryland. And then we just got a supplemental budget a couple days ago that took another $28 million. So we're really facing a big cut in Maryland. We didn't escape cuts.
And explain to folks what the services are, because sometimes that can get lost in the mix when you're talking about cuts and service, and what is it that you actually provide?
So a lot of people don't realize that Medicaid funds home and community-based services. So these are services that help people get up and get dressed in the morning, that helps them on the job so they can be successful in earning a living. It helps them get their medications. It helps them live in the community. So without home and community-based services, people might have to go to hospitals, nursing homes, or institutions. So these funds are critical to our services in Maryland.
All right. Before we leave, we want to show some information as far as what people can look up for. The rally to save Medicaid is Wednesday at 10 a.m. on the Capitol grounds. Matthew will be speaking. Ande will be there as well. We want to thank you for coming in and explaining to us a little about what your perspective is on all of this. So we appreciate you being here.
Thank you.